Good afternoon. My name is Loretta Simpson. I am the CEO and founder of the Black Women Institute for Social Equity. The BWise Movement has a threefold plan. We want to focus on infrastructure, education, as well as business development. So today I'm going to take ownership of myself and my great continent, Africa. As an African in the diaspora, we must reconcile ourselves and remove the shackles and the shame from slavery. We must collectively work toward making Africa a success. When we were taken from Africa, Africa was broken because her children were stolen. And in order for all Africans to be respected, Africa must be restored. Once Africa is respected, Africans, all Africans, will be respected. Liberation and freedom is not free. We must fight to be reconciled to the motherland. I believe Africa for Africans, as Europe is for Europeans and China is for the Chinese. So I say, let Africa arise and our enemies be scattered. Arise, African, and take your place and work so that Africa will become that great nation once again. Africa has all the resources it needs, but yet all of African resources are exported abroad, and then Africans have to pay for the import in order to receive what they're producing already on their homeland. So I'm taking my organization and community and those that partner with us back to the motherland in order to work with Africans and allow them to work with us to help with development in infrastructure as well as business development and the area of education. Now I'm going to tell you, I've been to 6 different countries in Africa. My first visit was with Cape Town, South Africa. I've been to Senegal, I've been to Mali, I've been to Pretoria, I've been to Hoedspruit. I loved South Africa, but South Africa is very colonized. So the goal is to travel to an African country that has survived colonization and still maintained its African roots and African integrity. So we have narrowed that country down, and we're going to be spending time in West Africa. Now, you might ask, why West Africa? West Africa is the bridge to all of the countries that we would like to reach. It's centrally located. It's Senegal, Ghana, Nigeria, Senegambia, Dakar. So all of the places that we would want to develop and do business in is West Africa. And we are looking forward to collaborating and developing relationships. Now we're going to focus on the 3 areas we talked about: infrastructure, education, and business development. Our first project will be developing an early development academy in West Africa. So the academy will educate children on a global African curriculum and not a colonized curriculum. So we're going to work on African history, telling our story. And then we're going to integrate STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. So this is what we need. We need you to partner with us. We need your support to make sure that we can get this project off the ground and running. We need to secure the land in West Africa, and we need to, last but not least, build an academy that is no different from what our children will experience in the U.S. So when we build this academy in Africa, we want the best of the best. We want the children to have we want the children to have 3 meals a day. We want them to have breakfast. We want them to have lunch. And we want them to have 2 snacks. And not only that, we want to engage the parents so that the parents are preparing the meals and having parent-family engagement time with the academy as well. Most schools in Africa require that you pay a school fee. We want to make sure that children are being educated and the parents are not burdened by a school fee. So we want an academy that's self-sufficient, self-sustaining, and that we're getting local people to do the construction and the building. So we need your support in this effort. Again, we say Africa for Africans, like Europe is for Europeans and China is for the Chinese. So as we progress and we start to develop our initiative, you'll begin to see more content as we start to unpack our plans. You will see more content as we begin to unpack the plans for our initiative. You will have an opportunity to take a seat at the table, and you will also have the opportunity to bring your knowledge, skills, and abilities. This is not just a Black Women Institute or BWise moment. This is an opportunity for every African in the diaspora to participate in restoring Africa to its original intent. And Africa needs us. Not only did we lose out when we were stolen and taken, but Africa also was colonized, and they too were left out in the development plan. So we need to bridge the gap, learn to have honest communication and dialogue, be respectful of one another, because after 400 years of trauma, we have all been psychologically impacted by the Holocaust of African people, the transatlantic slave trade, and now the brutality in the U.S., the police brutality. So after 400 years, Africans are still suffering. We say Africans for Africa. Let us go back and restore Africa and participate in that process. Let us love and develop and cultivate one another's ideas and interests. Let us be supportive. And most of all, let us be in a position to understand that we need to heal in order for us to move forward. So as the CEO, I believe that Africans globally cannot be free until Africa is restored and her children is liberated from the chains of oppression. When Africans are free, Africans will experience true liberation. We stand with the United African Nation Movement and the 4 countries that belong to the movement. We say one Africa, one nation, and one African people, whose goal is to form one United States of Africa with one leader. I do believe that there is power in numbers, and once we unite and become one united Africa, the sure long power of us in the world would set the stage for change. We can create the narrative, and we can change the infrastructure the way they have it today. It's not explicitly resources that we have going out and then being returned at a high price. We need to be able to cultivate the resources, and African Americans need to be in a position, because we've been in this Eurocentric environment, we need to be able to go to Africa and work with our brothers and sisters with love to help form a relationship that allows Africa to become the superpower that it once was and that we know will be in the future. So we oppose Eurocentralism, and we reclaim Africa's rightful place in the U.S., both here and abroad. We accept our identity and that our destiny is interconnected with Africa and all African people. We value W.E.B. Du Bois, Marcus Garvey, Mahatma Gaddafi, Malcolm X, Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Martin Luther King, Haile Selassie, Kwame Nkrumah, Minister Louis Farrakhan, and all the Pan-Africanists that have gone before us. So we say, buckle up, put on your seatbelt, let's get ready to ride, let's get ready to do a work that we've been called to do. There is no reason for us to enter, or our children, the 21st century under Eurocentric ideas and colonization. It is time for Africans in the diaspora and in Africa to make sure that the motherland is restored. And like I said, our first initiative is going to be an academy, and we're going to need your support. So look forward to more content. We need to get a YouTube channel going so that we can have dialogue and you can see how we're progressing on our plans. But we invite you to participate, to follow us, and to partner with us and become involved in this huge project. There's many more we want to offer. Within the educational component, we want to do a health and wellness or a spiritual retreat, which is going to be a restorative justice circle that allows you to free yourself of all of the suffering and oppression that you've experienced. So we know that you cannot move forward if you're bringing this Eurocentric idea with you. So we're going to help you to reconstruct who you are as an African person in the diaspora, preparing you to go to Africa to be fully integrated into African society, not expecting them to be fully integrated to you. So there's going to be an interconnectedness and a meshing of our people. So we thank you in advance, and we say welcome to the Black Women Institute for Social Equity. Be wise.